Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krišna. Naša napovedovalka še išče parkirni prostor, tako da bom prevzel te uvodne minute. Sprav, lepo pozdravljeni na današnjem nedeljskem srečanju. Današnjo predavanje žal ne bo dala Prema Manžari, zato ker je njena mama zelo bolna, tako da je danes dopoldne odpovedala predavanje. Tako da bo z nami Prema Kumar Prabhu. Hare Krišna. Sem prav, ne? Kdo potrebuje prevod iz, sicer on še obvlada slovenščino, ampak ne tako dobro, da bi lahko dal predavanje. Kdo potrebuje prevod, tlele, prosim se javite za slušalke. Se pravi, iz angleščine v slovenščino. Hare Krišna. Da smo te čakali.
Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Sarasvate Devine E Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Radhe Vrindavaneshvari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakatarubhya Kripa Sindhu Bhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasudeva Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna Rama Hare Hare. I'm grateful to be with all of you. Sorry to changing your plan because as Prabhu said, the mother is not feeling well, so first our prayer is for this situation. And we change also the actually also with this new topic. And the topic is about Ramayana. And it is said in this text, Ramayana, Mahabharata, there are combination. So every one of us has in his life beautiful moment happy, celebrate it. Sometimes people are happy with us and we have a good relationship with people. Sometimes there are bad relationships. And sometimes it's easy. And I like to bring you in a particular chapter of this sacred literature, that is Ramayana. And actually, is the second book of the Ramayana books, treat about the banishment of Sri Ram. Sri Ram will go to exile, will go to another place. And actually, he was a thoughtful person, and he always tried to please others. Do you know someone that always generosity? Okay, with blessing. And wanted to please others, and Rama wanted to please everyone. And in the Ayodhya Kanda, in the second Vishwamitra, and his teaching on Rama, in the second book, everything is around what happened in Ayodhya at that time. A king of a vast reign, Maharaj Dasharath. He was so powerful, he was so righteous that all people in the reign consider him father. And Lakshman and Shatrugna, they are there with Bharata. And he has love for his child. We know the courts, they have their rules, and between queens, sometimes there is envy. Actually, the queens has a lot to Ram, and so he married a lot of time, but he had 3 main queens. And actually there was friendship between those queens. But if there are on the side, there was that was fire. One time happened that the king, feeling that the age was going forward in his life, is starting to think about my old age is advancing, and you know, for the forest, I have to prepare myself to die. Bhagavad Gita explained that whatever we think in the time that we are leaving the body, we will gain bhava, we will gain that essence, we will become like that. So if we think of Krishna, spiritual, we will gain that nature, we will return to be eternal servant of God. So Dajarat, knowing that, he started his future and the future of his nation, the rain. And this is good for astrologer. There was in the air some strange, some particular omens, some particular signs. And he started to see different kinds of signals, he started to have strange dreams, and everything was connected to a calamity. He spoke with his guru Vashishta, he spoke with his minister, and he became a little anxious. Something going to happen very soon. Ramayana and emotion. So Dajarat was a pure devotee, was a great devotee, was completely in love with Rama, but still he has emotion. And he started to feel a little anxious future. Of where KK, the mother, was born. So was kind of in another place. And this is a very important point in the middle of the story. Rama was there, Lakshman was there, and Shatru was with Bharat in Kaikeya. So just Rama and Lakshman was there in Ayodhya, and Bharat and Shatrughna were in Kaikeya. So the king felt little for the kingdom. He had to elect his son Rama to the role of new king. Is a particular role that through coronation he will become the next king. And so he started to speak with the other minister, and the minister were okay with that because Rama good quality. Rama Valmiki Muni asked to his guru, Narada, who is the best man, who is the man, the incarnation of all good qualities. And Narada said, this is Rama. And Valmiki Muni, the writer of Ramayana, get the power that and wrote the Ramayana. So from the beginning of Ramayana, we came to know that Rama has all good quality, and there is a long list of quality. So Dajarat the king was convinced and said that to the minister, and everything was arranged so that Rama could be the next king after the heir of the throne after Dajarat. Time, the city Everyone enjoyed the news, and in every corner of the city, in every part of the countries, everyone come to Ayodhya to witness this event. That will be the most important event. And Vashishta is a son of Brahma. So actually it's something like ethereal and divine being, that the same life of Brahma. There, Rama, and participate in the Lila of Rama, in the pastime of the Lord. So, in that kind of festivity, everyone was enjoying the atmosphere, everyone was happy. Rama came to know that the throne. And Rama had a different approach of life. For Rama, leadership means responsibility. It's not a position to have power and enjoy power. So for Rama, my guru wants, I will take that place. Everyone in the city was happy, and everyone was made in a way that the celebration can go forward. And the next day, in the Ramayana, it says that the father, Rama, Dajarat, was so in a hurry that he said to his astrologer, where is the first Pusha Nakshatra? I will do my celebration in the first Pusha Nakshatra. And Vashishta said to him, is the next day, tomorrow will be the first Pusha Nakshatra. So let's do the celebration there. Because I have so many bad dreams, so many omens, I could understand that some calamity is coming. So I want to secure, at least for the citizen. And actually, this is sometimes what happened to us. Maybe we have some intuition, and we know that something is going to happen, but we are creating the situation, and the situation will happen sooner, even if we want to avoid it. So actually, the hurry and the point that Dajarat make everything so fast, too much fast, insinuated doubt in the mind of Mantara and Kekei. Why the king is in some way favoring Rama without the presence of his brothers. Rama was the son of Kaushalya. That was not the favorite of the queen. She was the most expert, the most sattvic, the most divine mother, but she was not the favorite of the queen. KK was the favorite, and her son was in his father's home, in his father's country. In his father's country. So, he was there. So, this is a good point because, you know, Dajarat has his emotion, he was in a hurry, he wanted to do the best, but was in some way moved by his emotion, by his fear. And fear and sense of guilt and shame, they are powerful emotions that can create in some way a covering in our head. Of course, they are all pure devotee, and it is a lila, but we should learn from that because it's in some way explaining us how emotion and situation work. So Dajarat was convinced, was happy, and he felt to have found the solution of the problem. If Rama will be the heir, everything will be all right. Because it's very wonderful. It will be the best king of the dynasty. This is the solar dynasty, the Surya Vamsa, and Krishna is born in the Chandra Vamsa, in the dynasty of the moon. Rama did these rituals. His Guru Vasista ordered it how to do. And then what happened? The night passed and come the morning. Rama was ready because he did his fasting, prost. He did fasting, he did ceremonies, he did pujas, anything that should be done before the big celebration. His wife Sita did the same. And the meditation of Rama was on his duty, not on the power, not on the prestige of that situation. And happened that KK was dreaming and was happy because she loves actually Ram. And Mantara was one of his servants. And Prabhupada explained in Krishna's book, in the Tenth Canto, that when a princess got married, she went to the house or to the country of his husband and bring with her some girls that will become her servant, but actually they are their friend. So Mantara was coming from the same province of Kekaya, where Bharata is there now, and come there, and was one of his friend and servant from the beginning. She went for the first time in Ayodhya to live with his husband, with her husband Dajarat. And Mantara came to the roof and started to see all the celebration and asked to another servant, what is happening? They are celebration because Rama will become the heir. He will become the next king. And Mantara, listening on that, got angry. And went to where the queen was and started to tell the queen something. He said, this is the worst news that you can hear. This is a catastrophe. It's really a problem. Because from now on, your life is ruined. In modern terminology, we can say that Mantara was a kind of manipulative narcissist. And she knows everything about KK. She knew everything. She knew what is her fear, your inner fear. KK was the main queen. She was the preferred queen. What could be the most deep fear of someone that is considered the best, the more powerful, that have the more prestige, that have his seat? What is the most inner fear? That you lose it, that someone take from you and you lose it. It's like that. Even if it's, sitting in the bus, in that seat, and someone is going to take this seat, could be a problem sometime, Even if it's something not so important, but we got a touch from our position, and so on. You know, and the fear to lose it, especially in the situation of KK, was very strong. But actually, KK wasn't aware of her fear. And this is the problem with emotion. They are more powerful to control it if we don't know which emotion trigger us. Hidden emotion, secretive emotion that we are not aware of, they are more powerful to control us than emotion that we know that this is my trigger, I know, I aware of that. They are more powerful. So KK was totally unaware of this fear because there were not, red flag for that. She was loved, Rama loved her, and treated her like a mother. KK, listening to Mantara, said, "But what are you saying? Ruin my life. Please tell me whatever you want to tell." And she told it, today Rama will become the heir, the next king. And KK took his pearl necklace and gave that to Mantara. This is a kind of tradition. When a queen or a king got good information, a gift is done to the messenger. It's given to the messenger. So she gave something beautiful because the news was beautiful for her. And Mantara took the necklace and threw it on the ground, and the necklace broke there. He said, "What's happening?" You know, in some way, he's kind of expert, Mantara, because he's doing everything emphatically to create emotion in KK. Because this is something that I think is interesting. Manipulation is not based on logic. This is persuasion. When I persuade someone, I persuade through argumentation, discussion. I let him see or her see that there are different perspectives, and this perspective is more logic. So if you do that, you get that. It's logic. This is persuasion. Manipulation is different. It's not going through the channel of logic. Because logic, we have some filter. It's going through the channel of emotion. Especially emotion that that make us feel insecure without grounding. So, to activate the emotion of KK, I really studied those chapters. Actually, I do a podcast in Italian about Ramayana, reading the complete version that is all the verses and so on, and try to understand. And there are a lot of chapters where KK and Mantara are discussing this such subject. And I think it's very interesting, especially in those times. If you search on internet, you find out a lot of video about manipulation, narcissist, and something like that. But the topic today is Ramayana and emotion. I think this is kind of something that is a treasure that we can find in the Ramayana, because Valmiki, the author, described so well all the emotion, all the main charter of the Ramayana. So it's very interesting to see that in a, we can say today, a psychological manner, but in the sense of understanding emotion and exchange between people. So Mantara used this technique. He started to enhance emotion in KK. KK started to think, if Mantara is so serious, there should have, for me, something important. There should have happened something very important. Maybe that I cannot see the truth. Because she is so convinced. And actually, she was a lot convinced. And she started to make KK see another reality. Every one of us is in his own universe of perception of life. Generally, we go through, Vedic literature to spiritual master because they help us to align to an objective reality. But generally, our emotion, our way of see, make our vision a little different. And Mantara start to create a universe around KK. And this universe, again, is not based on logic, but is based on emotion. So it's so important to know our emotion and what is happening inside us, because we can prevent it, we can change the situation. So Mantara started to make see in a different way KK. And he started to say to her, you see, Dajarat have so much hurry to do that. Why? The doubt. The doubt is a powerful. You see, your son is in another place. Why that? Speaking with a very powerful chapter, because speaking with her, it started to make doubt of the people she loved. And you see these people, you see the other, why is happening that? You cannot understand. I will explain you. In Bhagavad Gita, there is the famous verse where Arjuna said, "Oh Krishna, I'm surrendered to you. Please tell me what is the truth." We are in the second chapter, and then the Bhagavad Gita will develop. In the same way, at a certain point, KK will tell Mantara, please, I don't know what is true, what is not true, what is reality, what is not. Please, explain it to me. I know that you have care of me. I know that you know. Please explain to me. But unfortunately, Mantara was not Krishna. Was another kind of personality. And so suggested her to do whatever she did. And the discourse of Mantara was about Dajarat is going to favor his son Rama, and Bharata, the son of KK, will not have a place in the reign. For a mother, this is a bad. And everything you cannot see because you are very good, you're a very good person. You cannot see that the other mother, the mother of Rama, is always envious of you because of your position. And she's trying to bring you down. Logically, KK had no experience of that. She always experienced a Kaushalya 24 hours a day in her puja room, doing puja mantras to Vishnu to propitiate the life of Rama. She was a completely dedicated devotee. Always gentle and kind toward her. Rama was always gentle, was always kind with her. She considered her a mother. So she had no experience of that. But she has in his heart a fear. And magically, KK started to bring the fear out. And the fear covered the mind of KK. Now, KK was a devotee, she has a pure devotion for Ram. Why does happen? Commentary explained that the devatas wanted that Rama go to the forest. And but if Rama would have got the position of air, will stay in the rain forever, and he would not have any reason to go and meet Ravana. That was the real problem on the earth in that period of time, Tetra Yuga. So the devatas entered in the art of Mantara and amplify her intelligence and enter in the art of KK and covered her emotion of love and devotion for a certain amount of time. So this is the explanation of why this happened in the Lila. And, you know, KK started to think, yeah, Mantara is the right person. She is the right guide for me. And interestingly, when KK surrendered his intelligence to Mantara, she asked Mantara, what can I do to prevent this terrible event that is going to happen? And Mantara was going to teach to KK how to manipulate the king Dasharat. She's explained, you should go in a special room in your palace. You know, every palace in Tetra Yuga has a special room for women. This is the sadness room, or the, you know, when you think that your husband got something wrong, and you want him to understand that, you go in that room. And automatically, without word, without messengers, without, you know, telephone call, the husband felt guilty. There is something wrong here. This is a kind of, you know, maybe could be also doing in our time. Maybe it would help so much confusion in the couple, you know, because sometimes man doesn't understand when his wife or got hurt for some reason. And go there, putting on yourself very, you know, torn, dressed, something like that, and lie on the floor, on the ground, and start to breathe like a serpent, you say. But it's quite... and when your husband comes there, he will feel guilty, because manipulation is related with emotion. And Mantara taught to KK how to manipulate the king. how to work on the emotion of the king so that it will become manipulated. And especially the sense of guilt on the king. And lie there, and when the king come there, you stay quiet. Don't say nothing. Give to him the treatment of silence. This is a powerful technique. Don't use at home, please. It's a really powerful technique because the other one don't know why of the situation, and he start to think a different reason of, and if you love the one, you start to think, how can I do to help the person? What can I do to escape this situation? And you are ready to do everything for the person. So stay there, lie on the ground, and let, the vegetable being cooked. So let the king be cooked by that. And when the king grabs you from the ground, this is the right moment. When you have the potato, and you go and see with the fork if it's ready. This is the sign. The king is ready. So in that moment, and only in that moment, remember of him, of 2 boons that he gave to you. But before that, create a bond with him. Make him do a promise. Let me, he promised that. And after that, when he will promise to give you everything, money, jewelry, whatever he promised, you say no. Just promise me that. And in that moment, you will say to him these 2 boons. He cannot say to you no. Mantara teach to KK how to move, how to use his power to move the emotion of Dajarat. And this finish our topic today is like a window on the topic that I also study in the Ramayana, and how I'm approaching it, trying to understand the dynamics. Because we consider now that psychology is something that is something Western, but we have a lot of psychology, maybe not argumented, not philosophically always explained, but in ancient time, we got to know about psychology with the history of the Puranas, with the stories of the Puranas or Itihasas. And I think, and this is the conclusion, that Ramayana has a lot to teach us about human interaction. And I think that the lessons of this discourse, that this topic that we have discussed today, is that it is important to know and to see our emotion, because emotion could be a way to express ourselves, but could be also dangerous, because not resolved emotion can be used in some way, and we can in some way protect ourselves and be conscious. Of course, in that sense, KK is not an example, but it will be in the future when she will regret or whatever she had done, because she's not narcissistic. But sometime when good people surrender themselves, or they have a relationship with narcissist, could become momentarily apathic and without this compassion. In the next chapter, KK will show no compassion to Dasharat, will show no compassion to Rama, but this is not her nature. So there are, I think, a lot of examples, a lot of very interesting character in Ramayana, and the fact that Ramayana in the second book is highlighting those moments that precede the exile of Rama in the forest, I think is like highlighting us to see that dynamic and to get in some way powerful information for our life. Okay, thank you very much. I don't know if Maharaj want to say.
I have nothing to say. Thank you very much for the class. Molto bene.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Thank you very much for the lectures. Hvala lepa za inspirajočo lekcijo. Zdaj prosila bi slušalke, če lahko vrnete nazaj gospodu Zdravkotu oziroma Dol Čandri. Vabim vas, srčno vas vabim na ples pred božanstvi. Hare Krišna.
Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva. Jayo, Jayo, Vasa Chakradhara Hare
Hare Krišna.
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Hare
Vishnupada Paramahansa Prabhakacharya Asidhara Sadushi Shiman His Divine Grace Srila C. Bhaktivedanta Swaraj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai ISKCON Samstapakacharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Prabhakacharya Asidhara Sadushi Shiman His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Raj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Shri Rup Sanatan Bhadragana Shri Jeev Gopala Dasragana Shad Goswami Puru Ki Jai Premjiko Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopanath Shamakun Radhakun Giri Govindam Ki Jai Mathuradam Ki Jai Vrindavandam Ki Jai Mayapurdam Ki Jai Navadvitam Ki Jai Jagannath Puridam Ki Jai Ayodhya Ki Jai ISKCON Ljubljana Ki Jai Gangamai Ki Jai Jamurmai Ki Jai Srimati Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Srimati Tulsi Devi Ki Jai Shri Panchatattva ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Slavas of Rani Bhakta, Slavas of Rani Bhakta, Slavas of Rani Bhakta, Slava Shri Guru Shri Gaurangi.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadadayine Hiranyakashipurvaksha Shilatanka nakalaye Ito nirsimha parato nirsimho Yato yato yamitato nirsimha Nirsimho hridaye nirsimho Nirsimhamanim sharanam prapade Tava kamalavari Madhvata shringa Dalita hiranyakashipu Dhanu vindam Keshavadita narari rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Singdev Bhagavan Prat Maharaj ki jai Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krišna, dragi bakte in dragi gostje. Zdaj bi pa še povedala kratko obvestila. In sicer v tem mesecu nas bo obiskalo, v bistvu pravzaprav v tem mesecu nas bo obiskal en gost in sicer to je njegova svetost Hare Krišna Gosvami. Datum obiska je sicer na oglasni deski, bo pa to se zgodilo med 24. in 29.6. Prav tako v mesecu juliju pričakujemo njegovo svetost Bhakti Prabhava Swamija. Se pa približuje tudi Pada Jatra v kratkem, pa bi dala par besed Mukunda Madhavi Prabhuju.
Hare Krishna. Very short announcements about Padayatra.
Hare Krišna. Okay. Kratko obvestila glede padajatre.
So first announcement is important is that there will be padayatra.
Torej, najpomembnejše je, da padajatra bo.
The dates are from 2nd of July till 20th of July.
Torej, od 7. do 20. julija. Aha.
Second.
Od 2. do 20. julija. Pardon.
Okay. We'll have similar location like last year, but a bit different.
Aha, torej imamo podobne lokacije, kakor lansko leto.
We have Rijeka Ratayatra during Padayatra.
Torej, odšli bomo tudi v Rijeko na Padajatro, na Hrvaško.
And if Krishna so desires, we'll add Trieste to Padayatra.
Torej, po Krišnovi milosti bomo šli tudi v Trst.
Okay, so please book your dates and we will come with more information later. But book your dates and take vacations, everything that's needed.
Torej, rezervirajte si svoj čas, svoj termin, zrihtajte si proste dneve, da boste lahko šli z nami. Hvala. Hare Krišna. Ok. V veselem pričakovanju padajatre. Torej, povedala bi še, da današnjo vegetarijansko pojedino oziroma pogostitev ob nedavnem rojstnem dnevu hčerke Nandini sponzorirata Bharata Prabhu in Prema Devi in vas ob tej priložnosti naprošajo za vaše blagoslove. Hvala. Hare Krišna, Hare Krišna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hvala lepa, dragi bakti in dragi gostje. Torej, danes so kuhali Shravana Ramayana Mataji, Somya Datri Mataji in Nataka Chandrika Mataji. Prav tako bom pa povedala, da so tudi pospravljali in sicer Bhakta na koncu, Bhakta Gal in Bhakta Mitja. Če sem še koga izpustila, se opravičujem. Aha, in seveda Ananda Gopika je tudi zraven kuhala, ne? Tako, ja, tako da Hare Krišna. Ja, sledi program Plus ob 19. z Lalit Govindo Prabhujem. Aha, ja, tudi to. Program Plus, ok. Torej, tako, če je nekdo danes prvič, se lahko glasi na koncu pri Somya Datri, pri gospe Sonji. Ona ima za njega, za tistega, ki je danes prvič, sladko presenečenje, prav tako pa lahko tudi odgovori na vsa vprašanja, morebitna. Tako, ja, zdaj pa vabljeni presadamu. Zdaj pred presadanom bi izrekli molitev, pa bi vas prosila, če ponavljate za mano. Torej, Sharira Vidya Jai, Jodendriya Tahe Kal, Jive Pele Vishaya Sagore, Tara Madhya Jivati, Loba Moy Sudurmati, Take Jita Katina Samsare, Krishna Bada Doya Moy, Kori Bare Jiva Jai, Svaprasada Nodilo Bai, Senvarita Pau, Radha Krishna Guna Gau, Premeta Koče Čitanja Nitai, Bhagavat Prasadam Ki. Hvala, tako da evo, še to ne omenim, še enkrat sledi še program Plus in torej ob 19. Tako da vabljeni, vsem se najlepše zahvaljujem in vas vabim, da nas ponovno obiščete naslednjič in sedaj vas pa vabim prasadamo oziroma duhovni pojedini. Hvala, Hare Krišna.